So with the conclusion of the NBA season happening this weekend, the play-in tournament wrapping up today, there's a lot of questions. A lot of people are having speculation between the three NBA MVP finalists. So you have Jokic, Embiid, and Steph Curry. Now, while most people are trying to debate and trying to throw this person, that person, and the other person above the person who I believe is MVP, I don't see why we're having this conversation. So for me, just to get that out the way, the person I have as MVP is Jokic. It should be no question. He has 26, 10, and 8 as averages, and his team is third in the West. Why are we having this conversation, right? Don't get me wrong, Embiid and Steph have had great seasons, but with Embiid, I feel as though if you miss any time due to injury and the person who's a runner-up has dominated that entire time period, you lost it. You lost it. And as unfortunate as that may sound, to me, he's in second place. Now with Steph is having a miraculous season. He's averaged 32, so he is the scoring champion for this year. But I just can't, in my mind, justify how he should get MVP as the 8th seed and potentially him being out the playoffs. Like, him not even making the playoffs. Like, right now, there is a chance that the Memphis Grizzlies get hot and knock out the Warriors. And we have a person who is like the 9th seed potentially winning MVP, which does not make sense to me. Not saying he didn't do great and not saying that he didn't carry the Warriors. I mean, him and Draymond did their thing, and they really changed the landscape of how most of us view Steph Curry, especially me underappreciating him due to the talent he's surrounded. I'll make a video about that later. But let's go into recent history. For Russell Westbrook being the 6th seed in 2017 and winning MVP, it took him to average 30, 10, and 10, and he almost averaged 2 steals as well. That got him MVP. James Harden, it took 36, 6 and 7, almost 7 and 8 to win MVP in 2019. So, and he was the 4th seed. So if it took those averages for those players to win, how does that translate to Steph? Although he is backpacking and carrying, it's been numerous seasons where Bron has backpacked and carried in recent years that he hasn't won. Most notably, 2018, he definitely backpacked then. But for us to say that Giannis didn't deserve it would be asinine. So my whole thought process behind this is, why isn't Jokic getting the respect that he deserves, and why are we even throwing other names into the hat? Because if this was LeBron or Steph or Giannis in this same position, being the 3rd seed, averaging 26, 10, and 8, and the second superstar for that team getting hurt like a couple months ago, and them still maintaining their record, why isn't Jokic getting that same respect? So I really do not understand why we're having this conversation about any of these other players. It should definitely be Jokic. It should be. I understand that the Sixers record is better, but the Sixers maintained that record when Embiid went down. Although Steph has phenomenal stats and he's backpacked them to potentially get them in this position, because the last couple months he's turned it up. But I mean, if somebody is just playing better, just let them get their flowers. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys have a case for any of those 2 other finalists, or you guys agree with me that Jokic is the MVP? Let me know in the comment section down below. Stay blessed.